Some of you don't have a life. That is the reason why it's so easy for you to lose hope, get depressed, be suicidal. The universe does not work to favor you. The universe is not here to make you happy. The universe is the universe. So sometimes you have to go and take it by force. Some of you have started depending your life on a man, depending your life on a woman. You depend on them to make you happy. They are also struggling. Those people you are giving your life to are struggling for survival. They will betray you. They will break your heart. Because the moment you begin to understand that it is human nature to disappoint you, the better for you. What makes us human beings is the ability to disappoint. You know why? Because we are not God. We don't have that ability to know what happens tomorrow. We don't have control over our existence, not to talk more of you. So, it is human nature to disappoint you. The man is not bad, neither is the woman bad. Nobody is wicked to you. Life is just happening to you. Those people you are depending your happiness, your love, everything you have on are struggling. They are human. Your happiness is not for somebody to hold. Your happiness is for you. Your life is not for somebody to, your life is for you. If you're tired of holding it, take it to God, not to a man or to a woman. They will disappoint you, not because they are bad, but because it is human nature. That's why the Bible said, forgive 70 times, 7 times. Because you understand that a human being would disappoint you 70 times, 7 times. I want you to pay attention to this. Let me motivate you this morning. People will change. People will outgrow you. People will stop loving you. People will leave you. It's not because they are wicked. It's the universe happening. If you have this understanding that a human being is a human being because they have the ability to disappoint you, they will disappoint you, then you will begin to find your purpose. You will begin to have your life. Many of you don't have lives. You are shadows of yourselves. Many of you are running and looking for people to hide at their back, people to use, people to talk for you, people to speak for you, people to say your mind. You are hiding under people's shadows until you understand that human nature and the universe is not here to please you. You will begin to find your feet, your direction, your vision, your mission. You will begin to ask yourself, why am I on this earth? What was I made for? What am I doing here? That is the beginning of self-discovery. Self-discovery is power. And that is the reason why God did not put your life in a man's hand. And God did not put your life in a woman's hand. God gave every one of us equal power to be able to discover ourselves and do magic with it. And that's why God said, I made you out of my own image. You are God. You have that ability to create and to recreate, whether you're a man or you're a woman. That is one power many of you have not discovered. You think you're ordinary. You're not ordinary. You're a superhuman being, but most of you don't have a life. You are continuously at the back of somebody, looking for who will help you. Nobody's going to help you. You're going to have to help yourself. When you begin to understand this, you begin to ask questions and ask yourself, do I have a life? What am I living for? What am I existing for? Who am I? It's called identity. Some of you don't have an identity, and when you don't have an identity, you'll be living your life for other people. That's the reason why it's so easy for you to slip into depression. A little thing, you are suicidal, you want to kill yourself. You don't value life because you don't have an identity. If you have an identity, you will use money and buy life. What is identity? Identity simply means, who are you? What are you here for? You think you're here to marry? Husband and wife. You think you're here for your kids? That's not what you're here for. You're here for a purpose. If you don't fulfill that purpose, you'll be floating on the surface of this earth until you discover it. It's time to go back to the drawing board and redirect yourself. Ask yourself, who am I? I need to understand why I'm in this life. Get an answer. If you don't get an answer, don't leave. Ask yourself that question until you find an answer. It's called self-discovery. You have to discover yourself before anybody can love you, because they are coming to love that self that you have discovered. If you do not discover yourself, people will begin to project their identity in you. Exactly. That is what is happening to you in your relationship and your marriage and your friendship. You are living for other people, and yet they can't live for you. You give so much and you're not getting back. You love so hard and nobody wants to love you back. And now you're exhausted, you're tired, you're drained. It's because you have not given them something to love. It's called identity. Find it. When you find it, you will understand that you have so much